You wanna know how to get rich? You want my financial secrets? Well, you're gonna have to watch the video and find out. Time for a little YouTube video. Because you know what? I'm an adult. I can't be getting embarrassed that I'm making YouTube videos in my bedroom, so I just gotta do it, okay? That's how we're gonna run it. The point of this video, we're gonna talk about finance gurus. Like how to make 10K in a month, how to make 20K in 2 years, how to start being financially independent, like YouTube thumbnails have you seen recently? Because I see them like non-stop. I have 2 YouTube accounts so that I can have one that's only these, and I just never watch anything like that on the other one, because 90% of the time I don't want to see that in my recommended because it's lame. But it seems like these days there's a new success, like self-improvement guru every week trying to sell you some course or something that'll give you like the keys to the castle. And then once you have that, once you finally do this course, watch these videos, learn how to drop ship, you'll be driving Bugattis around Eastern Europe. You'll be in the castle, you'll be living in a castle, you get all the women you want, you get everything to your heart's desire, and you'll be all good. You'll be all good for the rest of your life. As long as you buy this course and pay attention to the lessons in these videos, that's all you gotta do. I don't know, maybe it's kinda right. My 3 big points I'm gonna make in this video, so you can watch this part and not watch any of the rest of it if you want to, is that the advice they're giving is very general and it's basic, like as basic as it can be. They're probably doing something that is working because they look like they have money. I don't know. You could just like rent the car and then do a video in front of a car saying like how you made so much money to get it, and you could completely lie, and that would be pretty cool. My last thing is just like the question, are they even worth paying attention to? We'll get into the answer to that. You gotta stick to the end though, because then I'm gonna give you the keys to the castle, the keys to the Bugatti, and you're gonna be driving it around, and you're gonna be rich and famous. All you have to do is finish this video. Point number 1, they have some of the most basic advice I've ever heard. The advice is okay. It's not like these guys they put like motivational music in the background and like say stuff, and they've got their little like hexagon neon light behind them in their all white bedroom and their studio, and then it seems legit, and they're just saying like the most basic like business advice you could ever hear, and it's kind of right. I guess it could be helpful. Like they're not saying anything extraordinary, so it's easy for them to like keep it going good. Like if you watch these, they're literally gonna tell you like you need to be smart with your money, you need to learn new skills and be open to new things, and you need to get a side hustle. I mean, that's pretty obvious to most people. Like those are just like probably things you should be worrying about. Now most of the side hustles that these guys are going to be pushing, you probably don't want to do because they're probably already so oversaturated, and the money to be made there is probably already made and it's gone. So like the ship has already sailed. If there's a video telling you exactly step by step how to do something and make money, the money's probably already been made, and the margins are going to be so slim that you're probably not going to do anything. But what do I know? I'm not rich. I have all the knowledge of these videos right here in my head, and I don't know, it just seems kind of scammy, most of it. To a lot of people, this like surface level, like you gotta get up early in the morning, grind, and get that bag, like those videos that are like daily motivation. Watch this video every morning to get up at 6 a.m. and seize the day and fight like hell and get after it. Like those videos where it's like videos of Joe Rogan working out, and it's all in grayscale, and there's this like symphony playing behind it as he's just talking, like, and that's the thing about comedy, is it's like such a beautiful craft, and you like that type of video, that type of vibe. That helps a lot of people. That gets a lot of people out of bed and gets them thinking, gets them working hard. So I guess if that helps you, that's pretty cool. I've definitely watched a lot of that stuff and been like, what am I doing? Like it doesn't work after. It's like antibiotics. Once you use enough of those videos, they just stop working and you realize how gay they are. But you will, like, for like an hour after you watch them, you'll walk out of your room and be like, yes, I'm a master of business and life itself. And I could do anything. I'm ready to seize the day right now. I guess the whole point of that little ramble was that These guys aren't like completely clickbaiting when they say like this is what you have to do. Like they're gonna tell you just to work hard and like learn skills, and then you'll make money. So it's like it's not clickbait. Like they are legitimately telling you what to do, but it's like such useless information that you probably already know that, and you can deduct that. You can deduct that if you're trying to, like, if you're at the point where you're like, I need to get to work and start making some money. You can probably figure out that you need sellable skills and you need to like work a job that you're okay with and all that. Like everything they're gonna tell you, you probably already know, and they're just like repeating that. And I guess like affirming that to people probably is the draw. But if you follow all the advice, your life will probably be slightly better, I guess. Point 2. Let's dive into point 2. I probably put a little transition back there, because now you're at a point 1. You're in point 2 territory right now. Notice the music changed. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna put music in this video until I said that. Now the music's gonna change right when we get to point 2 after a cool little transition I make. And it's gonna be awesome. What is point 2? Oh, point 2 is that these dudes have they figured something out, and they figured out like how to make money, and they have money, and they're trying to tell people, like their whole sales thing is that like, I'm a good person and I'm gonna teach you how to get rich, just like me, and then we can be rich friends together, and we can live in Happy Land, and it'll be so fun. But that appeals to people, because you want to hear that. You want to hear that you're going to be okay, which is what I tell myself every day. And you know what? I am okay because of it. So, like, you can't completely write this stuff off. But, it feels like these guys are they're tossing you the escape rope, because it feels like it's really easy to get, like, financially trapped. Like, everything that people are going to always tell you to do, like, go to college, buy a house, buy a car, all that stuff, you're going to be like in debt forever for like 30 years until you get out of that, and then you're like, that's when the freedom starts, man. That's when you can start that's when you start golfing. You start going golfing after that, after you retire and you've paid off your house. But if you do all the normal stuff, you'll probably be in massive debt for like forever, and then you'll just never get out of it. And I don't even know how much that affects your life. You could probably be in tons of debt, and like if you're just not paying it, you're probably fine. I don't know how it works. I'm not in debt. Yeah, at this point, I didn't really think through too much. I probably won't do a second take of this video either, because this is weird. I feel weird doing this. Okay, my third point, my final point, is, it's not even a point, it's a question. It's, are these guys even worth paying attention to? That's right, you're in third point territory, getting to the end of the video. It's gonna be like 10 minutes of me talking, and it's gonna get 10 views, but that's okay, because I want the practice. Actually, it's not okay. Share it with somebody. Show the video to somebody if you think I'm making sense. But are these guys even worth paying attention to? My short answer is probably not. And not really. Like, they don't add that much. But watching them also doesn't take away that much from you. You might lose like an hour of your time thinking that you're going to be a dropshipper. But there is something to be seen from these guys. It's not anything they put in their videos or any way that they like try to sell anything to you, but it's their actual like online presence and everything that they're doing. It's like looking at how they've built up these like communities of people that are really like eager for the next get rich quick tip that's gonna save their lives, and the way that they've like sold themselves and their videos and everything that they're doing to create this presence, which is like really, I don't know how it works, but it seems like really genius how they've done it, where they created this. They've gotten famous by basically being famous. Like they just create this online presence with so much confidence and so much like showing off their money and being like, oh, you could have this too. That by creating that character, they sort of become that character, I think is what's happening. Now, could you say that these guys are taking advantage of like these poor people that are poor people and want to make money and they want to learn and they want to grow as a person the easy way by watching a YouTube video and then becoming better by watching a YouTube video? It's hard to say, because they're not really taking that much. They're giving a little bit of false hope, maybe. They're taking the time to write a comment, hit the like button, and then to actually watch the video. But I don't think they're like really taking advantage, because they're not really taking anything, and they're not really giving that much. It's kind of like a zero-sum trade where nothing's happening. The bad territory that this gets into is when they start selling courses and stuff, because that's like impossible to vet. Like, how is this going to be real or not? Like, you can look up a million videos where it's like, I made 30k off of Oslo's University. But I mean, that's just like, you're kind of throwing away your money, unless you somehow make money off of that. I don't know, that just doesn't seem worth it. Maybe I'll try it and figure it out, and that could be another video, but I don't know. It feels like we're getting into snake oil territory with these courses, guys. We gotta knock it off on the courses. We gotta cut back on the courses, okay? The courses are a little too much. Well, I think that's pretty much all I've got for point 3, so I'm gonna keep that there, and I'm gonna hit this conclusion that I wrote that's really nice. Really slick conclusion. I'm gonna do this multiple times too, and I'm gonna use the best take. I'm gonna cut to it right now. In conclusion, I think that these get-rich-quick money, YouTube guru, internet famous, get famous, rich now, click, 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 buy, are just another part of the internet that's trying to make it, and they kind of just feed off the like overall desperation that people have, that they need to get rich and they need to secure their future, because the world is kind of falling apart year after year, and nobody really knows what's happening or how the rules are going to change or what they're going to be. Like, in 5 years, we have no idea what's going to be happening. We have no idea what anything's going to be like, and it's going to be crazy. So I think everyone's kind of like freaking out, like, I need to get rich right now, so I know that in the future I'm going to be okay. And these guys are kind of like brainworms that like feed on that. And I guess that's an okay brainworm to have, because it might drive you to make a couple bucks, but it's still a brainworm, and you gotta think for yourself and be cool. These are just guys that are taking that position of like the hero, and they're gonna throw you the escape rope, and you're gonna make it out of this cavern that we're all stuck in, and you're gonna break out of the matrix, and you're gonna be cool, and you're gonna be happy again. But I don't know. Climb the rope. I don't know. Find out. I'm not rich. Alright, if you made it this far, thank you for watching my little rant about finance gurus. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully I can turn this into a little series, because I want to go over like all these like manosphere figures like Jordan Peterson, Jocko Willink, Joe Rogan. I want to make a little video where I do a dive into each one and take a few digs at them, because that's what you got to do. You got to punch up in this business. You got to punch up, okay? Because pretty soon that pendulum's going to swing back, and we're going to be good. Alright, goodbye.